Good morning, children. Today, let us read and understand third lesson from your reader book. The name of the lesson is Glimpses of the Past. Glimpses means quick look. So, this lesson presents pictorial glimpses. Pictorial means through pictures. The history of our country from 1757 to 1857 and the conditions that led Indians to their first war for independence. So, the lesson begins with this picture in which a function is going on in Delhi in January 1963. And Lata Mangeshkar is singing the famous song by Kavi Pradeep, Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo. And this song said to have moved Nehru to tears. And it recalls the sacrifices of India's martyrs. Martyrs means Shaheed. Between 1757 and 1849, the East India Company extended its area of power in India. Now let us see how they expanded their power. Some Indian rulers were interested in short-term gains and took the help of the English traders as they had superior weapons to overcome the enemies. So the internal rivalry means dushmani, helped the East India Company to subdue the Indian princes. Very few kings like the Tipu of Mysore opposed the British. Now there was mixed reaction from people. Some said to let the Britishers rule. Others realized that they had become servants of foreign rule. Now let us see what was happening in the society. Religious leaders preached ideas like untouchability and child marriage. They believed in superstitions. In reality, the Indians had lost their self-respect. The British scorned them. Scorned them means disliked them. The farmers and artisans were the worst hit. The heavy taxes ruined the farmers. Then the British also invented new methods so that they would get more profits. So the British policies ruined the expert artisans and businesses. Raja Ram Mohan Rai, a learned man from Bengal, he understood what was wrong with the country. He valued Indian traditions and felt that superstitions are ruining Indians. Superstitions means andhavishwas. He understood that the essence of all religion was the same. That means the concept of all religion was the same. At the same time, he was attracted by science and modern knowledge and realized that anything that could be explained through reason should be accepted as the truth. He went to England to see and understand what made the British powerful. Then he also started newspaper in India, but the suspicious British soon stopped them in 1823. Now here you can see the British continued to oppress Indians. During this period, we come across various oppressive policies of the British. They imposed Regulation 3 on the Indians, according to which Indians could be jailed without trials. That means without proving their crime, they could be put to jail. Britishers were becoming powerful. They also earned huge profits through private businesses they established in India. With every passing day, the Indian industries were ruined while the British prospered. There was deep-rooted dissatisfaction among the Indians by the time. In 1835, an Englishman named Lord Macaulay suggested that the medium of education should be English, and the proposal was carried. The aim was to produce an army of clerks to assist the British. It also produced a new generation of intellectuals who tried to educate the masses and conveyed the grievances of the people in the British Parliament. But the discontent had risen to such a level that it was now taking the form of a rebellion. Taxes ruined the peasants and the new land rules had made the Santhals desperate. Santhals means ek Adivasi Samuh. They massacred Europeans and their supporters. Similar situation was seen within the East India Company's army also. The Indian soldiers were quick to understand that the British English soldiers were getting much better salary, got mansions, that means big houses to live, and had servants, whereas the Indian soldiers were paid less and were given slow promotions. So thousands of sepoys means the soldiers working under the British army, they revolted against this. This way, dissatisfaction began to grow. Now the public were told to be ready with support in case of an open revolt. Finally, the revolt began. The sepoys marched to Delhi. The landlords also offered their support. The people rose in rebellion in Bareilly, Kanpur, and Allahabad. Begum Hazrat Mahal of Lucknow, popular leaders like Maulvi Ahmadullah of Faizabad and others joined the revolt. Azimullah Khan told Tatia Thope that Peshwa Nana Sahib should be chosen as the leader in the war for independence. Kanwar Singh and other patriots fought against the foreigners all over North India. So this way, the first war for independence started.